It took us over 2 months to reach the Chesapeake Bay. And while we were excited for one of the best sailing destinations in the country, we were also ready to get off the boat and do some hiking. Our plan was simple. We'd spend a few weeks hiking and then sail the rest of the summer. Easy.
Get out of that tree. Meletta.
Yes. Home.
You coming?
Yeah.
Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is nice.
Yeah, right? This is really nice. Like you can't get more naturally beautiful than this.
Oh, check out these sailboats. They're rafted up out there.
Oh, yes.
I think South River's right up there.
I think so.
This is just a little cove off of it.
This would be a good campsite. Maybe not with the water. It's nice and flat. Look at this. This is awesome.
Remember when we were in...
Oh my gosh. In Georgia hiking?
Yeah. We hit the flats and we decided not to go. We decided we couldn't camp there because it was... We would have got flooded. We had to go up on the hill.
He took me on a hike as a judgment to see if I was worthy of dating. That was funny.
But she passed.
I did.
Yeah.
We got married. Woo! Did I make you feel lightheaded? We came up here before and a train derailed, took out the walkway and the bridge, so we couldn't even get to the trail on the other side. But it's up now, and so yeah, we're gonna go check it out.
So this is Harpers Ferry, about 45 minutes from where I grew up. This is in West Virginia, and I grew up in Western Maryland, or Frederick, Maryland. And yeah, we came up here when we were little, or a teenager, all the years, and just hung out.
Seems like a beautiful place to hike.
Yeah.
The water's really pretty and really clean.
I think we want to be there. That's the overlook. Because that can see all of Harpers Ferry, which is this. On camera, these hills look like just flat earth. Look guys, this hill is really steep.
This is like a legitimate 90-degree angle.
Yeah.
For a while, but this is so worth it. This is exactly what we came to see.
Brian said we had to use our eyeballs to hike. I said I thought you had to use your feet.
Let's go. Orange Trail to get to the Chimney Overlook, which is supposed to be really beautiful. And hopefully this trail gets us away from the road here, because it doesn't really feel like much hiking. But so far it's really pretty.
What are you doing?
Keep walking.
I feel like I was here as a kid on a field trip.
Oh,
cool.
wow. Well, that is so pretty.
I wasn't expecting this.
Not at all.
I was like, yeah, it'd be a cool hill. We can jump.
No.
You don't want to do it?
I won't. Oh my gosh, please be careful.
Hold my beer. It's only a couple of feet, but man. Hi.
Those early summer weeks were spent hiking and hanging out with my family. I even picked up a short contract job to help us get back to the Bahamas. The plan right now is to do a redundant set of core routers, and then we'll connect those to the firewall pair. We thought we'd have the rest of the summer to sail, but what was supposed to be 20-hour work weeks quickly turned into 60 and 70-hour work weeks.
20 hours a week, they said.
I'm sorry.
And before we knew it, the summer was over, and it was time for us to sail south. But damn it, we came all the way here to sail the bay, and with 2 weeks left, we're doing it.
Today we're going to sail from our marina, which is right here in Edgewater, to St. Michael's. This is the Chesapeake Bay. So we're going to cross the Chesapeake Bay and go up the Miles River back into St. Michael's. Wow. One other thing that's that I see here is the wind is around 8 to 10 knots. Now it's going to die down as we sail. So it looks like the best thing to do in this situation would be to rig up our spinnaker sail.
Very slow and quiet, and we're gonna hold out as long as we can before we bring the sails down, because we don't really want to turn the engines on. So we're gonna get as close to our anchorage as we can, and then we'll bring the sails down and we'll motor probably another 2-3 miles. That way we can get to our anchorage before it's super dark. Since we've never been here, we don't want to show up in the dark.
There it is. Ew. I see it.
Do you hear those church bells? That's crazy. I'm so excited to be here. Our friends Matt and Lucy that we met in the Bahamas, they were the ones who gave us the big idea to come to the bay in the first place. And they just kept talking about St. Michael's and how it was one of their favorite places to go. And we have been looking forward to this for so long. So we're gonna be out for like a week or so sailing around. This was our first spot. I have no idea where we're gonna go after this, but I can't wait to go in and see it. We woke up this morning, the winds picked up a little bit, like 20 knots. It really wasn't so bad, but we decided to come in a little closer to the harbor just for some more protection, and it is such a nice view. We met a man named Frank who we talked to for a little bit, and he was telling us about what they're building back here, and it's called the Dove, and it's a remake of a previous boat, and they're going to use it for educational purposes. So they'll have school programs where they teach kids how to sail on a huge boat. It's going to be so cool. big as the boat, half the size of the boat. I got it. I don't really know how much of it I have totally accurate, so bear with me. This man, like this real estate mogul, bought like 20 parcels of land and built some houses, and this turned into like a shipbuilding community.
Like when?
In the 1800s, 1800s, and they would build ships that they used for war. Like they used a lot of them in the War of 1812. And at one point, the British came and they wanted to attack St. Michael's, and the community here took their lanterns, put them in trees in a different area, like away from the town, and had their little St. Michael's town dark, so when they came at night, they bombed the lanterns and St. Michael's was spared. And then after that, it turned into a crabbing community, and they did a lot of oystering. That's all I know. It might be wrong. So this guy that follows us on Instagram saw that we were in St. Michael's, and he was like, oh, my stomping grounds. And I was like, cool, do you have any places to recommend to sail around here? Because he was saying that like this was his place. And he sent us the longest message, which was awesome because it just had so much great information of places we can go around here and hikes we can do. So last night we were up kind of planning, picking and choosing of the places that he said, and we've created a whole tour of what we're gonna do this week on the bay. Tour de bay! Tour de bay! Tour de bay!
Mandy, get off the table.
Tour de bay. We're getting ready to leave St. Michael's, and we're gonna go to our next stop at the Wye River.
Yeah, it doesn't look like we're gonna have the right wind for sailing, but it's only 9 miles away.
Go north, right here, and then turn right, and we'll go up, 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 and we're gonna go up the dividing creek, which is this first little jut right here, and it's supposed to be really wooded and secluded, and you should be able to get off on your dinghy right here on the Wye Island, hike around. It'd be cool if we saw bald eagles.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people who said that they did in their reviews.
You hear the bird?
That's what I was listening to. Like, I don't feel like I've heard anything like this before. They're just everywhere. This is such a great spot. I'm happy we came here.
This is how Mandy enjoys nature. What's that in your hand? What's that in your hand?
I don't even have service. I mean, I heard what everybody said about how the bay was so big and how it was a cool place to sail. So I imagined it was going to be cool, but I didn't realize there were going to be so many creeks. Like, I feel like everywhere you go, it's just little creek after little creek, and you can just go and hide out in all of these places, and I think that's what I'm liking the most about it.
Ready for adventure.
Oh, hello. I was just not checking my text messages. because
We're in nature, Brian.
So weird to be in a river and see jellyfish everywhere.
I think our best bet is to go straight, not to the left of the wood.
I've become a bird watcher. Amateur. And so far, we've seen an osprey. Well, we saw a bird, and we weren't sure what it was, but it was big, hawkish, and so Mandy and I argued about what it was for a while. And then she drew a picture. She even drew a tree to show me where the bird was, because I lost it, and it was right there. We argued about which tree was which on the bank for at least 5 minutes, just because they all look the same. But anyways, you can go up there, and we found a little spot where we could land our dinghy and like a short little walk, and there's all these trails. So we took like a 4-hour walk on all these different trails today and yesterday. This is our second day here because we liked it so much that we wanted to stay here another day and just kind of hike around and watch birds and drink this F-Bomb IPA from the Eastern Shore Brewery. Really good IPA.
Wye River's my new address, bitches. Just me, the geese, and my best friend. It's our anniversary. We've been married for 11 whole years, according to Brian. Whoops. He says being married and living on a boat together is kind of like living as a dog.
Living as
In
a
dog years. I
Dog
mean.
years. They're boat years. A year on a boat is like 10.
I think if you could be a couple and live on a boat together, like full, long-term living on a boat together and be fine after a year, you guys are probably pretty good too.
Yeah. I don't know if there's a right way to go through this mooring field. Let's go around it, maybe.
I think approach it to the right.
Yeah. Okay. This is good. Here. It's nice to see this side of Annapolis. We've always been on that dock right there, looking at the boats. Hey, look at the boats.
Annapolis, arguably the sailing capital of the United States. Annapolis is all about the U.S. Navy, sailing, crabs, Old Bay seasoning, and Maryland flags everywhere and on everything.
Yeah, get him! Oh, look!
If you love shopping, great food, bars, and some scrappy ducks, then this place is worth a stop. But the bay has even more to offer, and we were happy to be on our way.
Yeah, we're about to go under the Bay Bridge right now, which Brian's been pretty excited about. He would always talk about how on plane flights he would see all the sailboats sailing around the bay here and going under, and how he's wanted to do it for a long time, so now he's doing it.
Why is that boat winning in our race that they don't know we're having?
Because it's an oyster.
Is it?
That's what you said.
I'm not sure what it is. I turned off the engines. I was determined to get under this bridge, under sail. Just gotta sail. You don't turn on no goddamn diesel motors. But this one is a tight squeeze. Very tight, this one.
Yes, it's very, very tight in here, yes.
Oh, look, there's boats. We're not the only crazies.
Yeah, I always get nervous going somewhere and not knowing if we're going to be able to anchor. or if it's going to be too shallow, but they have a nice little mooring ball field here. Looks like we'll be able to anchor in 7 to 9, and we draw 5,
7, but we say 6.
We say 6, yeah.
Just to be safe.
And looks like we're gonna go pick up a ball, so I'm gonna put this down and go do my first mate duties. That thing is gross. Time to eat some crabs
For my baby. Crabs. For my baby. Let's go. Oh, huge.
No Krabby Patties. Actually, we both got Krabby Patties. But no regular crabs. So what do you think of Rockhall?
It's cute. It's a lot different than Annapolis. Like Annapolis is like the obvious headquarters of sailing, so it's a lot of shops and a lot of bustling people.
I was alone and a quiver on the boat to ford the river. And oh, my hands were cold. That mighty river flowing, sure he knows where he's going. And
I think the charm of Rockhall is that it's such a small town, but it's really nice. But it just seemed like a really calm, small fishing town, but it was really, I think that's the appeal. It was really nice.
I held the gold in my hand as I struggled towards the land. Oh, when this sparrow called me home, the sparrow called me home. I felt the wind was blowing against the course that I'd been rowing. Start to sink.
They say when the fog rolls in, it's time to sail south. We were sad to leave since we made some of our fondest sailing memories in the bay. At the same time, we were excited to give the Bahamas another shot. So for now, it's farewell. May we meet again.